In the dark of night, in a park in Seoul, a little girl was running, looking for her lost doll. When she finally found her doll, bright sparks appeared in the sky behind her. As soon as she turned around, she screamed in fear. A giant monster was walking past. 25 years later, in New York, Gloria returns to her apartment after a long night of partying. Her boyfriend Tim is very angry. He scolds her and says that Gloria has lost her job and now she only lies on the couch and parties all the time. Tim says he is tired of taking care of her, so he breaks up with her. He has already packed all of Gloria's things and tells her to leave before he comes back from work. After Tim leaves, Gloria's party friends rush into the apartment, but Gloria is so shocked that she can't do anything. After some time, Gloria goes back to her childhood home, which is now in a small town. There's not even furniture in the house, so she sleeps on the floor. The next morning, she goes to a store to buy an air mattress and runs into her childhood friend Oscar. Oscar invites her to hang out, and Gloria agrees, pretending she's on vacation. At Oscar's bar, Gloria keeps scratching her head again and again. She says it's a nervous habit that happens sometimes. Later, Gloria meets Oscar's friends Joel and G, and during their conversation, she tries to avoid drinking. But when Oscar places a beer in front of her, she drinks it unwillingly. After the bar closes, the group stays up talking and drinking all night. Joel tries to kiss Gloria, but she pulls away. Oscar sees this, yells at his friend, and walks out angrily. Gloria drags her mattress from the park to her house, but falls asleep while walking. She dreams that she's in the park as a child. The wind is strong, and lightning flashes across the sky. Then her sister calls and tells her that there has been a monster attack in Seoul. Gloria immediately grabs her computer and watches the video of the monster, a giant creature walking through the city, causing massive destruction. Then she calls Tim, but he tells her that this incident happened 9 hours ago, meaning Gloria was drunk again and lost track of reality. Gloria gets angry and ends the call. In the evening, Gloria goes back to the bar and drinks again while watching the monster footage on the big screen. Reporters talk about how many people died in the attack and that even the air has become polluted. After leaving the bar, Gloria goes to the park for fresh air and falls asleep there. The next morning, she calls Tim again, but he refuses to talk because she sounds drunk. In anger, Gloria throws her phone. Later, Gloria goes home and starts inflating her bed but falls asleep again. Oscar knocks on her door and brings her an old TV. While setting it up, Oscar tells her that the monster appeared again in Seoul. But this time, it just stood still and waved its arms. Some buildings fell and people were injured, but it wasn't a full-scale attack like before. The monster appeared exactly at 8:05 a.m., doing the same movements that happened 25 years ago. At first, people thought it was fake since there was only one picture, but now it's proven real. Oscar offers Gloria a job at his bar. Gloria happily accepts and hugs him, but then suddenly she sees a video where the monster scratches its head, just like she does. That night, Gloria works well at the bar but can't take her eyes off the big screen. The monster makes gestures as if it's throwing something on the ground. The next day, at home, Gloria watches the footage of the first attack again and notices that the monster was dragging something on its shoulder. Then she goes to the park and realizes that the monster was copying her exact movements from when she was there before. For the next few days, the monster does not appear. People start making strange theories. Some say it's a machine controlled from afar because it never looks down. Gloria keeps investigating and starts drawing patterns between the maps of Seoul and her own town. One morning, she decides to test her theory. Exactly at 8:05 a.m., she goes to the playground and makes random hand movements. Then she runs home and turns on the TV news. The monster appears in Korea and copies the exact same gestures she did, proving that she can control it. Shocked, Gloria falls on her bed and sleeps. When she wakes up, the news is still talking about the monster, saying that humanitarian groups are struggling to help people. Gloria calls Tim and tells him that she has found a job. Just then, Oscar arrives with an old sofa, so Gloria tells Tim to wait for a moment. At night, Gloria and Oscar comfortably place their old sofa, but Oscar reminds her that it's work time now. Gloria goes out with him to the bar, forgetting that Tim is still waiting on the line. At the bar, Tim calls Gloria, but she doesn't answer because she's drunk. After the bar closes, Gloria decides that it's time to reveal her secret to everyone. She takes her friends to the park and asks them to check the Seoul online cameras. As soon as she steps onto the playground, the monster appears, copying every action of Gloria's, even her dancing. While everyone watches in shock, military aircraft appear in Korea and start firing at the monster. Gloria also feels pain. She throws a punch in the air, and the monster does the same, causing one aircraft to crash. She realizes that maybe she hit the pilots, and she panics until she stumbles and passes out. Later, Gloria wakes up at home and watches on TV how much destruction the monster caused after falling. Oscar brings her food and sees that Gloria is broken by all the deaths. Gloria wants to surrender herself, but Oscar stops her and shows a newspaper reporting that a giant robot also appeared with the monster. Oscar thinks the monster came to the playground to help Gloria. They go to a diner for breakfast and discuss the situation. When they were kids, there was no park, just a closed construction site. Gloria remembers that once she and Oscar were walking by after school when the wind blew away her project. Oscar tells her she shouldn't surrender, and an idea comes to Gloria's mind. They stop at a Korean restaurant to get a message translated into Korean. Then they wait in the park until morning, talking about their lives. Oscar tells her that he never believed her vacation story. He always followed her career, so he knew she had been fired. He also shares that his engagement broke off about 6 years ago. At exactly 8:05 a.m., Gloria steps onto the playground and gestures with her hands, sending everyone away. Oscar watches through the cameras and confirms that everyone has left. Then Gloria copies a message on the ground, apologizes for all the destruction, and promises it won't happen again. People around the world are amazed at how smart the monster is, and some even start thinking of it as a good creature. After work, Gloria meets Joel, and they have some pears together. The next day, Gloria sees on the news and gets scared that the robot appeared again. She takes Joel to the playground, where Oscar is controlling the monster while Gar guides him from a map so nothing breaks. When Gloria asks Oscar to leave, he says it's not a big deal. At least his robot didn't hurt anyone. Angry, Gloria steps onto the playground herself, and her monster appears. People around celebrate. Oscar still doesn't leave, so Gloria slaps him, and the monster copies it exactly. This finally makes Oscar walk away. That night, reporters call Gloria's monster the Guardian of Soul, and the slap incident creates many memes. The monster gains fans daily, and people come to Seoul to see it. At the bar, Oscar drinks more than usual, still watching clips. After closing, he swears at everyone and mocks Gar, implying he's taking something. Gar angrily replies that he has been clean for years, only dealing with a stomach problem now. Oscar keeps insulting him, and Gar walks away. Oscar then insists that Gloria drink something, noticing she hasn't drunk alcohol for several days. Gloria says she doesn't want to get drunk and cause trouble again. Oscar says if she doesn't drink, he will go to the playground. Gloria grabs a bottle and empties it on the floor. Angry, Oscar leaves with Joel in his van. Gloria tries to stop him, worried he's too drunk and might do something foolish. Oscar swears and drives past her van. At 8:05 a.m., Gloria sees that Oscar is already on the playground. She runs quickly and both monsters appear. Gloria starts slapping Oscar, who is annoying her. The slaps turn into punches and Oscar grabs her hands, hurting her. Gloria retaliates by kicking him in the groin. The monsters in Seoul copy every action and the spectators cheer joyfully. Then, Gloria tries to push him, but Oscar grabs her and knocks her down. Joel sees that the monsters are falling on his tablet and asks both of them to stop. Gloria announces that she is quitting her bar job, but Oscar throws her down and says that if she doesn't go to work, he will destroy Seoul. After that, Gloria goes home and thinks about her childhood. When the monster first appeared, the wind had blown away her project, and Oscar crossed the fence to find it. Sometime later, Joel comes to meet her and apologizes for everything. At night, Gloria receives apologies and lots of furniture and home items from Joel so that she can get everything fixed. Gloria runs to Oscar's house and asks why he did all this. She finds out that Oscar is a hoarder. Pictures of his ex-girlfriend are still there but scratched out. All the empty bottles show that he also has a drinking habit, just like Gloria. Oscar apologizes for everything. Gloria, knowing what it's like to be very drunk, forgives him, but only on the condition that he never drinks in the bar again. Gloria returns home and finds that Joel has decorated her living room. At the same time, Tim calls and says that he has come to her city for a job. Gloria is surprised and suspects that Tim is jealous. Tim angrily taunts her waitress job, thinking it's inferior to her writing career. Gloria, upset, tries to leave, and Tim quickly apologizes and offers to take her out. At the bar, Tim meets Oscar, who immediately acts angrily. He makes several harsh comments and asks what the most irresponsible thing at the bar could be. Oscar brings a big firecracker and starts shaking furniture, making the other customers leave. The firecracker explodes, causing immediate chaos. Many things break, including the big screen, and a fire starts in the back. Gloria and Tim try to go outside, but Oscar blocks them and says that he damaged the bar, but Gloria will not leave him. Desperate, Tim says there was no job here, he just came to see her. Gloria still refuses to leave Oscar because she knows that if she quits, Oscar will destroy Seoul. Tim leaves alone, and Oscar insults him. Later, when Gloria comes home, she finds Oscar drinking in the dark. He tells Gloria not to call Tim because he doesn't want her to reconnect with him. Oscar tells Gloria to sleep, and he will protect her. Gloria scratches her head and remembers what happened on the first monster day. She had chased Oscar, but he didn't see her. When Oscar found her project, he crushed it. Then, lightning struck, and because of her injury, the monster appeared in Seoul for the first time. The injury caused Gloria to pass out, and the lightning also knocked out Oscar. At that time, they had a monster and robot toy. In the present, Gloria tells Oscar that it's not romantic jealousy. He just hates himself. Gloria got a career in the city, while Oscar got stuck in a small town with a bad job. He hates himself. Gloria calls Tim and says that she will go with him. The TV shows the soul siren because it's 8:05. Oscar tries to go to the playground, but Gloria hits him with a chair to stop him. Angry, Oscar kicks the sofa to grab a piece of wood and comes after Gloria. Gloria throws a bookcase on him. When he tries to escape, Gloria pushes the TV and traps him in a corner. Oscar easily gets out and reaches the door, so Gloria runs after him up to the upper floor. He's not fast enough, and Oscar jumps from a window into the pool. Gloria tries to stop him again, but Oscar escapes over the fence. Gloria reaches the playground and prepares to fight. Oscar comes too, but he quickly defeats her and knocks her down. He says she can go to New York, but he will continue destroying Seoul. Oscar kicks repeatedly, causing thousands of deaths in Korea. Gloria breaks down. Later, Gloria notices that her map is upside down, which gives her an idea. She packs her bag and runs to the airport to go to Seoul. Upon arriving, she calls Tim and tells him that she is okay and fully in control of her life. Meanwhile, Oscar comes to Gloria's house and finds that she is gone. He returns to the playground and reveals the robot. People start running in fear, but Gloria walks toward him. Oscar is about to kill a child, but stops when he feels the ground shaking. Gloria's monster appears in front of him. Oscar tries to run, but Gloria controls the monster and captures him. The robot flies and the monster roars at Oscar. Oscar cries and apologizes, but also curses. Gloria throws him away, and now that she has found closure, her monster disappears. The people of Seoul are also happy when the robot disappears. Joel checks the news update and sees that Gloria has fixed everything, so he smiles. Gloria goes to the bar and cries. She asks the clerk if he wants to hear a great story, but when he offers her a drink, she gets angry. So friends, I hope you liked this video. If you liked the video, then like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.